Hi, how are you? It's Ching. And it's Qigong Day. And remember, we're stepping into the Taiji Chuan. And last week, our lesson, I have introduced you to what the meaning, the translation, the English translation of what Taiji means, and a lot of theory goes into it. So by now, you probably know Taiji, the Chinese word, right? Translate to English is grand ultimate. So the grand ultimate in that giant grand universe outside the nature, we kind of refer to as God because that's a powerful energy. So what is it? Where is it of this the God of this small universe, right? So you already know it's the mind. So when you move, your mind has to be involved. And if you do it slowly, you can really get in that wonderful biofeedback of the whole body, right? The Qigong involved with all the internal organ too. The health and emotion, right? The physical health and the emotional health of the internal organ we talked about already in the Qigong. If not, you don't know, you can check my playlist called the Meaningful Qigong and Contemporary Qigong that I developed. But we're going to go back to the Taiji Chuan. So Taiji Chuan also is martial art because we can call it Taiji sword. Taiji Chuan's mean empty hands. Sword, of course, with the sword. And the Taiji sable, Taiji staff. Taiji ball is another wonderful spine strengthening and the arm strengthening for the martial artists. So we love the small movement and you will help you focus more. So back to those three things, right? When you practice Qigong or Taiji Chuan, first thing is what? Breathing. We'll use reverse down the breathing because so much deeper, right? And the second thing, spine. So that reverse down the breathing and the spine movement does it so well together. So what happens? Central nerve system, start with your brain, right? It's your mind. Your brain, the nerve connects down to the whole spinal cord, right? And emit the energy, right? Communication to your arm, right? To the pain. You can feel, oh, no, why is my neck hurts, right? Because you were like this, whatever. And that's the injury-free exercise I talk about on Tuesday. The upload the video on Tuesday. And so now, and also all that nerve goes to internal organs. So the whole body is communicates through the nerve system. So the mind is very important and to how you feedback, how you have a better control. Like, so use your mind through the qi to action. The Western way would be use your mind through the nerve into action. So last week we talked about, we reviewed 3 basic stances out of the 8, okay? So Taiji Chuan Qigong has like 8 basic stances. You know, teaching ballet, dancing, right? We have ballet, we have alternate now. 5 basic stances. First position, second position, third position, fourth position, pull right in, fifth position. That's why I have a banyang. It's not functional, right? So who walks like this, right? Who walks like this? And it doesn't fit in our life, but it's a style. And I loved it, you know, right? But after a while, and you say, okay, that's enough abuse. And how can I reinvent myself to keep myself healthy? At the same time, I'm still appreciate beautiful dance. You know, people creating choreography, so beautiful. So anyway, so now let's go back to the Taiji Chuan. So last week we learned horse stance, right? That's a basic stance. The horse stance, arrow stance, and 4-6 stance. That created into a rocking position, a rocking movement. So I won't go into today. We have how many left? 5, right? Remember, 8 altogether, we only did 3. So we have 5 left. I will introduce to you, okay? But right now, let's do a little quick review from last week. So I'm nice and tall, 5 checkpoint, right? Your head suspend from above. I'm gonna bend both my knee. Okay, feel quadriceps so strong. Now, as soon as I bend, I spiral energy down. So I create a rooting. Remember, breathing, spine, and rooting. I'm sorry, did I finish the rooting earlier? So breathe 3 principles when you do it. breathing, moving the spine, and rooting. So now I'm rooting right now. I'm going to slowly pull my tummy in, reverse the downward breathing, put it out to the side, widen in my shoulder. So that's become a horse stance. I'm going to bring back in, inhale, and return. Let's do the other side, right? We had right leg and left leg. Okay, so right leg has a new job. It's called stabilization. So I'm going to peel this foot off. I'm going to slowly lower that foot down. And I transfer weight to the new center. And come back again. The right leg says, okay, I'm ready. And now I can bring the left leg softly in and return. Qigong and Taiji Chuan will improve your balance tremendously. You can feel just through that, okay? So now, the second position, the stance, right, is called the arrow stance. Okay, so I'm going to the horse stance. The arrow stance, remember, if I shift my weight to supporting leg, so have my weight, I can pivot the free leg. So I pivot a little bit, I'm going to northeast corner, pivot it back. So arrow stance is actually lunge, right? So we have about 70% weight in the front, can feel that quadricep already, 30, so knees bend. The reason I don't want to straight, remember we talk about you lock, if you lock, you easy to, right? Bend, falling off, not bend, just fall off. That's why Chinese, we like bamboo, the bamboo can, right? The tallest bamboo bends the most. What does it mean? Teacher, the higher up you go to, you're the most humble, okay? So from here, and moving back, hollow your tummy, you have 4-6 stance. When you're going forward, 70 and 30. When you push back, you hollow your tummy on the inhale, 4-6, so 60%, 40, same idea. So I can move, right? So I'm not locking. I could try the other side. Comes in and over. Again, so that's become a rocking set. Inhale, push back, exhale. Remember, it's kind of like a ping pong. You go boom. And soon as you end it, you're right, return that energy. Soon as you go away, and return right back. So you're so flexible. And that's how your spine can move, right? You don't want to go, right? Very stiff, right? So the wood are really easy to break and break, right? Bamboo is really hard because they're more flexible. So we use a lot of furniture, making them into furniture, many things. And hollow your tummy and push out, okay? And you pivot in nice and tall. So those are 3 stances. That was last week's lesson, which is the previous video. Okay, so today we're gonna start learning false stance first. There are 5 of them, okay? First one we'll call the false stance. Okay, I'll show you. So you're in the horse stance, which you know already. I'm gonna shift my weight to my right leg. I'm gonna bring this leg in and I softly touch. Okay, so that means there's no weight here, weight's here. So false stance, why? This leg can kick in the direction or hopped over and do things, right? So that's a false stance. You step down, true stance, and false stance. Ready? True stance, weight on, weight bearing, and the false stance. Okay? And the true stance and false stance. Okay? So that's called false stance. In the dance, you have it too, right? The wedding march too. Bum, dum, 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 right? So you're walking, step, touch, and step, touch, right? And then dancing, you have same thing, step, touch, and I can go again. And I touch and step. So the one that's touching is the one that freely to move again. So this is all we have. It doesn't mean when you dance you have 4 legs, right? Or you do martial art, you have 2 legs. And if you do gymnast, you have 5 legs. It's 2 legs, but can do so many things, right? Have your appreciation. Okay, the false stance leading you into the golden rooster. You know how they can standing on one leg? I have a pigeon as a pet. You know, she's showing off. She closes her eyes. She sleep like one leg on. We can't do that. Yes, we can if you practice longer enough, right? So here you go. So you have the golden rooster. I'm going to start from here again. It comes in. Okay, golden rooster usually is a little kick and comes in. So the idea is that when you kick, you're going to bring in. But you want to do a bit practice rooting. So this leg can move, but this leg doesn't. This leg can move, but this leg doesn't. This leg can move, this leg doesn't. So same thing. So you can just pick it up, okay, sorry. Or you can do a little kick and bring in, because this is flexible. In martial art too, you never kick and hold the leg there. If somebody grab that foot, you're in trouble. It will, right, uproot you, right away. Okay, so here we go. We're also going to add the arm to this. Okay, so you ready? You step. I'm going to put this right hand to the girdle belt position. Okay, girdle belt position. And then I'm going up. I feel like I'm using my hand to lift that leg up and golden rooster. So this hand is almost like that crown. And you set the crown of the rooster. Inhale. That's why he's the king. There you go. Put your right hand down, right leg down. So it's a similarity. And you rotate the body and you go into the golden rooster. Don't drop the arch your foot. So if I'm here, turn the body and a little kick and soft. Everything's soft, gentle. Inhale, tummy in. And exhale into the golden rooster. Last time, inhale. And exhale, going to golden rooster. So you will see people practice martial art standing on one leg, right? For a long time. You can do that too, but use the breath. Don't just standing there, look at the clock or anything. Breathe, okay? So we just talk about what? False stance and golden rooster. They're kind of in the same family. One's harder than the other. Okay. Next two is really hard. It's like the heart of, challenge of the stance, okay? First one is called, this one I'm going to do, is called sitting on the cross leg. I show you the application that changed a little bit. You can do when you travel, okay? So I'm over here. So sitting on cross leg, couple variations. So when you can step, here we go. And you step and twist. When you step, you go, right? And you step, you go. There's always this spiral. And inhale, exhale, right? So that's the easy one. So sometimes we use that, we squat all the way down. So if you travel 10 feet all the way down, all the way up, you can see how hard it is. So I'm showing you how to go all the way down in place first, okay? There are two ways. So ready? So I'm going to take my leg about shoulders width first. Okay, you can see me. Everything is about spiraling. Okay, see, bend knee first, shift waist, spiral. I'm pivot my right leg laterally. I pivot, shift my weight, pivot. I'm going all the way down. Okay, you see, I'm sitting, my legs crossed. I'm sitting on the heel actually, right? Now I'm getting up. So I shift my weight forward, push down, hollow tummy, and slowly come up. Put that back heel down so you can pivot. You will see a lot of pivoting, okay, in the Taiji. So, or also Qigong. And slowly engage your thumb so you're creating that spiral movement. Okay, see my body's upright. Shift your weight forward, push the front leg and back leg, hollow your tummy. I'll do that one more time. So this is what I'm saying. If you travel and going, instead of if you're just going like this, you're going all the way down, right? Coming up, then you step again. You go, instead of there, you're going all the way down. So this is challenging the strength of your leg, right? So if you keep going for about 5, 10 feet, whatever, starting out, that's a lot of work to strengthen and improve the most beautiful balance. Because that's also bone density, actually, because that quadriceps can compress the femur, make it so strong. So when you fall, that people say osteoporosis for the ladies, everybody has it, right, as you grow older. And it starts thinning and losing the density. And we don't want to run, because when you're young, you run. Yes, the impact is called bone density. But true bone density is really when the muscle compress the bone, right? Put pressure on, just like our life. It's a little challenging. I had a little challenge last week. I'm so glad it's the end of the week. And so it's make us stronger. It's to say, okay, my goodness, I thank God I survived that. And all you kind of keep going. So that compress, you make your bone stronger and stronger. This is a really huge bone, right? The femur. You want them very strong. So you don't want to run anymore because then you wear out the joint. Okay, so now next one is Taming the Tiger. So Taming the Tiger, really strong word. The Taiji Chuan, every movement has a title for it. And it's usually very pretty. It's like the end we say, embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. Doesn't that sound beautiful? Okay, so back to Taming the Tiger. Okay, from the horse stance, I'm going to make my leg wider a little bit because it's actually start with a side lunge. Remember you did the forward lunge already? I push this leg, I travel my pelvis. I go all the way to this leg. Can you see the arch foot's lifted? Both of them. Never drop the arch because that's really bad for the medial meniscus. Okay, it's really hard to get to outside unless your legs bow. So from here, you're going to push over, engage abdominal. Push this leg, transfer the weight over here. Again, transfer the weight to other side. So this is side lunging. You want to feel the rooting. So energy goes down and push you over this side. Feel the quadricep again. Oh my goodness, right? In my class too, everybody's like, okay, Nick, get a break, but that's okay. We're not really that bad right now. Right, back to center and return. Taming the Tiger has, I'm going to show you the arm movement. It's a little difficult. I will show you face to you first, and I'll turn around, okay? So from here. You can do the halfway. So bend your knee first. You got a nice horse stance. My left arm goes under the right arm, and I'm going right here. See how proud that movement is? Now my right arm goes under the left, and taming the tiger. Okay, again, so this is plenty practice. Just get that coordination of the arm, okay? See, my right arm right now is actually first position. This is third position. If you learn, remember the arm position, neutral, second, third position, first position, come down. We just round a little bit because this is actually, I pick up somebody's armpit, and I pick it up, right? Now punch right here. So I'm gonna go, boom, right? And then go, boom. So don't go punch anybody. It's just the idea, what's the meaning behind this movement, so your mind's here. So what's tell you, Taiji Chuan is not a solo, it's a duet, or maybe a group of dancing, like 3-4 people all around you because you keep changing directions. Not easy. Okay, so ready? Inhale. I'm going to show you now. All the way down. All the way down. See my arch foot's lifted? And push. And going down, down, down. I'm strengthening this side, of course. Now push down. Going, going, going. And 2. Again, inhale, push. Exhale, goes down. Okay, now I'm coming up. I bend my knee, I bring myself in, shake it out a little bit. I'm going to turn around to do it so it's easier for you to see the arm, okay? Okay, here we go. Second position, horse stance. Here we go. Inhale, going, I'm just doing halfway. And inhale. So have you pay attention to the arm. The left arm's crossed in front. My right arm rotate down. And you switch. Okay, and then goes under, up. Left arm's low, right? So goes under. Left arm comes up. Right arm circle, stay in front of your body. The right arm goes under, lift it up. And go. Again, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. So both my leg, my feet, arch first lifted. Last one, inhale, exhale, arch first lifted. Okay, so I'm shift my weight and come right back. So you just learned today the new thing, false stance. What's next? Golden rooster, yes. Sitting on cross leg, taming the tiger. There's one left, the last one. Squat stance. Because it's martial art application, you never go like this, because people can just push you down, right? Or kneel your nose, not a good thing. So when you go to the gym, everybody's doing this kind of air squat exercise. It's too much emphasis of the sitting posture, right? I mean, bicycle, everything's here, right? So we have to really open up more, right? So in the martial art, you don't lean forward because you've been in deep trouble. So that's kind of like a victim position. So from here, I'm gonna body upright, that's all. So squat stance, you stance, you use the stance, but you squat, right? So like horse stance, but upright. Inhale, hollow your tummy, exhale. Inhale again through the spine. And exhale, go deep a little more. Feel your quadricep. Inhale and exhale. So I turn my hands a little bit, thumbs back. Exhale and exhale. Inhale again through spine. Exhale. So at the beginning, you only have to do one breath or two. Little by little, 3 and 4 and 5, right? So it's really, and also you breathing, you're gonna use reverse down breathe. So you feel like your spine is constantly alive. So you feel you're part of nature, you start to breathe, stiff right there, right? So that doesn't give you energy, doesn't cultivate energy. Then also your mind can drift away very easily. But if you focus the rooting, spine movement, and reverse the downward breathing, it becomes meditation, okay? And you also start developing, you start feeling, oh, my back's really nice. I know how to recover from the back pain because I allow the tension moving out of my body properly. Means slow, okay? So let's do a quick recap. So there's 8 basic stance we use for Qigong Taiji Chuan. The first one, simple horse stance, right? Because that's center. Then you have arrow stance, right? Then you have 4-6 stance. And then today we learn what? False stance, right? False stance. Then we learn what? Golden rooster, right? So even more challenge of the balance. Then you learn what? Sitting cross leg, and right, sitting cross legs. Oh, it gets harder and harder. Then the last one, coordination challenge of everything, is taming tiger. Okay, we'll say pu fu bu, and taming the tiger. Then the last one is squat stance. Okay, really want to deepening that horse stance even more. So you start with the horse stance, you finish with the horse stance, but a deeper one, okay? So that's today's lesson. And next week, we're gonna start teaching you some movement of the first part. There are 22 motifs, the movement for the first section of the Taiji Chuan. The one I'm teaching you is called the complete classical Yang style Taiji Chuan, which I learned from Dr. Yang Jimmy, my mentor. And we divided, there's 113 motifs, okay? It's very long. Takes about 20 minutes to finish the whole thing with a regular breath pattern. If you want to breathe longer, takes longer. If you want to do very fast, become martial art. 5 minutes, done, okay? So let's give you a variation to do this. The first part has 22 movements. That's pretty much what I can really teach visual, because it's 2 dimensions, it's really hard. So it's really hard to teach also choreography to dancers unless they're advanced level. At the beginning, it gets a little frustrated. It's okay. If you like it, frustration, push you learn more. So hopefully the world opened up. Come to take the workshop, clean up the first part, even you learning, I'm introduced to you. So you can see how my focus on the health, using the Taiji Chuan instead of martial art, that's good too. But we use that to really benefit the whole body, the health, and your mind. The most important is strong mind. So we're not a victim all the time. Fear always causes trouble. Fear always gonna be there. Fear is telling you finding the answers. So keep looking for answer and the right answer. Okay, thank you so much. I'll see you next week. Practice the 8 basic stance to know how amazing this body can be. Take good care.